Casinos seduce you with sweet promises, but behind the glitz lies a carefully crafted trap. As a seasoned gambler who's been through the ringer at the tables, I'm here to expose the 3 biggest lies casinos tell. These aren't just empty warnings. They're hard-earned lessons every gambler needs to internalize. From the logic of casino operations to the psychological tricks they use and the step-by-step ways they lure you in, I'll take you inside the real world of casinos. Lie number 1. This game is fair. Think you can hit the jackpot on a slot machine or walk away a winner from the tables just by getting lucky. Think again. Every machine, every card game, is precision-engineered for one purpose: to slowly drain your wallet. They let you win a little, toss you some crumbs, maybe even let you leave with a smile, but in the long run, the math is always on the casino side. You're not battling luck. You're up against a predatory system designed to fleece you. The illusion of fairness is one of the casino's deadliest weapons. At the heart of every slot machine is a random number generator, RNG, supposedly ensuring random outcomes, but in reality, its return-to-player, RTP, rate is typically set between 85% and 95%. That means for every $100 you put in, you're likely getting back only $85 to $95 on average. The rest goes straight to the casino. This payout structure isn't designed for you to win. It's built to guarantee the casino's long-term edge. Worse, they make sure you don't notice the unfairness. Through near-miss mechanics, like 2 out of 3 slot symbols lining up or the roulette ball landing just 1 slot away from your number, they make you feel victory is within reach. This triggers a dopamine rush in your brain, that almost one thrill that keeps you pumping money in. These near-miss designs aren't accidental. They're rooted in a deep understanding of human psychology. Studies show that when people come close to a goal but fall short, their brain sparks an intense craving, stronger than the satisfaction of actually winning. Casinos exploit this to the hilt, using lights, sounds, and animations to create a so-close vibe. Picture a slot machine flashing 2 cherries, just 1 shy of the jackpot, or a roulette ball teasingly grazing your number. These moments fool your brain into thinking the big win is imminent, pushing you to keep betting. I once knew a gambler, Oldly, who spent 12 hours straight at a slot machine. The screen kept teasing near wins, and he scored a few small payouts, convincing him the jackpot was close. By morning, he'd blown half a year's savings. He told me every time 2 symbols aligned, his heart raced, certain the next spin would hit. That's the casino's cunning. They use math and psychology to make you willingly empty your pockets. The casino's environment doubles down on this illusion of fairness. Step into any brick-and-mortar casino, and you're in a tailor-made trap. No clocks, no windows, soft lighting that makes you lose track of time. The carpet patterns, wall decor, even the air's faint scent, all carefully chosen to lower your guard and keep you there longer. Casinos know time is your enemy. The longer you stay, the more likely you lose. Those free drinks, lavish decor, and smiling staff aren't there for your comfort. They're lulling you into a false sense of security. Designers even tweak the lighting's warmth and brightness to keep you excited yet comfortable, never jarring. Background music hums at 60 to 80 beats per minute, syncing with your natural heartbeat to keep you subtly energized. Even the air system releases faint fragrances to stimulate your senses, making you feel good and more likely to linger. Table games are no less rigged in their own way. Take blackjack. Sure, you can try card counting or strategy to boost your odds, but the house edge is baked in. The dealer always acts last, meaning you're more likely to bust before they do. In blackjack, you decide whether to hit or stand first, while the dealer adjusts based on your move, a subtle rule that tilts the odds in their favor. In poker, the casino takes a rake from every pot, so they profit whether you win or lose. Then there are high payout games like certain baccarat variants, which seem simple but hide traps in the rules. Adjusted tie bet payouts or sneaky side bets shrink your odds further. I've seen too many smart gamblers walk in with a surefire strategy, only to leave broke. They thought they could outwit the system, but the casino holds all the cards from the start. The casino's VIP system is another layer of the fairness mirage. They shower you with points, free room vouchers, fancy dinners, even a personal account manager, making you feel special. You might get an email saying, "You've been selected as this month's VIP player. Enjoy exclusive perks." These rewards make you think the casino values you, but you're just a number on their profit ledger. They track your behavior. When you bet, whether you prefer slots or poker, your win-loss patterns, and use big data to tweak machine difficulty or send personalized offers. You might get a text, "Come play tonight. We've got a 50% bonus just for you." It feels like special treatment, but it's a calculated harvest. Some casinos even adjust game difficulty dynamically based on your wins. Win a few rounds, and the machine might quietly lower its payout rate to claw back your gains. I knew a guy, Old Zhang, who was thrilled to become a VIP, thinking he'd get an edge. Within a year, he lost hundreds of thousands, all because he bought into the casino's fair treatment. Lie number 2, your win is due. How many times have you sat at a machine, losing round after round, thinking, "One more try, it's got to be my turn"? Don't kid yourself, gambling has no memory. Every spin, every deal is an independent random event. That "you're due" feeling is a baited hook, reeling you in to keep betting. The flashing lights and triumphant sound effects are just psychological traps to keep you on the line. This lie thrives on the gambler's fallacy, a mental trap that's sunk countless players. You think after losing 10 times, the next round's bound to be yours. But the math is clear. Past losses don't boost your future odds. Roll a die 5 times without hitting your number, and the 6th roll still has a 1 in 6 chance, no change. This fallacy trips up novices and veterans alike. Casinos amplify this delusion with clever tricks. Slot machines might flash "hot machine" or "jackpot imminent" prompts, making you think a big win's coming. Some even dish out small payouts after a losing streak, giving you a false sense that luck's turning. But it's all part of the algorithm to keep you hooked. This leans on behavioral psychology's intermittent reinforcement. Random, unpredictable rewards are more addictive than consistent ones. It's why people get hooked on social media. Random likes and comments keep you refreshing. Casinos work the same way. You never know if the next spin will pay off, and that uncertainty is intoxicating. Small wins flood your brain with excitement, urging you to keep betting, while big losses get brushed off as you chase the next big hit. I once watched a young guy at a casino, glued to a slot machine as it teased near jackpots for hours. He'd lost 2 hours worth of bets but kept going because the machine tossed him a few small wins, convincing him he was close to a comeback. By the end, he'd not only burned through his budget but maxed out his credit card. He didn't dare tell his family for a month. Casino staff might even egg you on when you're down, slipping you a free drink or a coupon, saying, "Give it a few more tries, you might turn it around." These gestures aren't kindness. They're bait to keep you at the table. Some machines are programmed to throw small wins after losses, making you think your luck's shifting, when it's just the algorithm toying with your emotions. Casinos also play on your emotional swings. When you're down and feeling low, they might toss you a small win or have a staff member offer comforting words to reignite your hope. You might lose for hours, then hit a small payout, and the server chirps, "Looks like your luck's back." It makes you think the tide's turning, so you keep betting. When you win and get pumped, the casino amplifies it with applause from nearby players or compliments, inflating your confidence to bet bigger. I knew a guy, Old Wang, who won a decent poker pot and was so hyped he didn't sleep. The next day, he lost it all and then some, still chasing that high. He said the thrill of winning made him unstoppable, even when he knew he was losing. That's the casino's magic. It hijacks your brain with random rewards, trapping you in a cycle of wanting more when you win and chasing losses when you don't. The loss-chasing trap is another killer. Humans hate losing. Dropping $100 hurts way more than winning $100 feels good. Casinos exploit this, pushing you to win back what you lost. You tell yourself, "One more bet, and I'll break even." But that chase usually digs a deeper hole. I knew a guy, Little Zhang, who lost a 5-figure sum in one night, convinced a few more bets would get him back to zero. He played from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., snagging a few small wins that fueled his hope, only to sink deeper and end up in debt. Casinos lean into this with the sunk cost fallacy. You've already poured in time, money, and energy, so quitting feels like admitting defeat. You'd rather keep gambling than walk away empty-handed. Lie number 3, you're in control. Think you can outsmart the casino with brains or willpower? Think again. From the moment you step inside, they've got you. The dazzling lights, curated soundscapes, even the air's scent are designed to hijack your brain, stripping away your rationality. They create an illusion of control, but you're caught in an addiction-fueling system. The casino isn't your playground. It's a labyrinth built to get you lost. The layout is deliberate. No windows to blur your sense of time, soft lights to relax you, music paced to match your heartbeat without you noticing. Even the carpet patterns subtly guide you toward more machines or tables. This design is grounded in neuroscience and psychology. Your brain is wired to respond to certain stimuli, bright colors, fast rhythms, sudden reward sounds, that trigger your reward system, making you feel excited and fulfilled. Slot machines, for instance, pair every spin with flashing lights and cheerful jingles, so even losses feel hopeful. I once lingered in a casino corner, watching how slot sound effects kept players pressing buttons, even when they were losing. The chairs are comfier than your couch, but not so cozy you'd nap. Just enough to keep you alert and engaged. The temperatures kept cool but not chilly, so you don't leave out of discomfort. Casinos also exploit your social psychology. Win a hand at the table, and nearby players clap or compliment you, making you feel like a champ and tempting you to bet more. Lose, and a server might offer a kind word or a freebie to soften the blow, nudging you to keep playing. I saw a guy win a big poker hand once, and the crowd's cheers made him feel invincible. He started throwing down huge bets and was broke in half an hour. Casinos sometimes plant shills, fake players who act like regulars but are there to stoke your competitive streak or offer fake encouragement when you're down, keeping you in the game. Online casinos take this control to a new level, with algorithms that track your clicks, betting pace, even mouse movements to gauge your mood. Hesitate too long, and a limited time offer might pop up to lure you back. Lose too much, and the system might suggest an easier game with the same rigged odds. Their interfaces use vibrant colors and animations to make wins feel closer than they are. I knew a guy, Little Chun, who got daily, "Today's your lucky day," push notifications from an online platform. He couldn't resist logging in and ended up losing all his savings. Online casinos are relentless, tracking you 24/7 and tweaking their approach to keep you losing. Online platforms also use personalized marketing to hook you. Based on your betting history, they send tailored offers like 50% bonus tonight, or your lucky day is here, try your luck. These make you feel special, but they're just data-driven ploys to pull you back. Some platforms add social gambling features, letting you compete with friends or see leaderboards showing their wins, sparking your competitive streak to bet more. These designs are sneakier than physical casinos, slipping into your daily life via your phone or computer. Casinos also prey on your stress or emotional voids, positioning gambling as an escape. When work's rough or relationships sour, the casino feels like a safe haven. The flashing screens, upbeat sounds, and friendly staff make it seem full of promise. But they don't care about your life, just your wallet. I've seen gamblers turn to casinos to vent frustration, only to sink deeper. They think they're in control, but the casino's playing their emotions like a fiddle. They even foster a false sense of community. Tablemates feel like friends, or online chat features give a fleeting sense of belonging, all to keep you gambling. These three lies, fair games, your wins due, you're in control, are just the tip of the casino's manipulation iceberg. Together, they form an addiction machine that doesn't just take your money but your time, sanity, and dignity. Casinos don't profit on luck. Every cent comes from exploiting human nature. The glitzy machines, friendly staff, and tempting rewards are all parts of a system designed to make you hand over your cash willingly. But you're not powerless. Seeing through these lies is step one. Next, protect yourself. Set strict budgets and time limits before you enter a casino, and stick to them. Once you hit your loss cap, walk away. Don't fall for free drinks or coupons. They're bait to keep you betting. Learn to spot your emotional triggers. When you're angry, hyped, or desperate to break even, pause, breathe, and remind yourself it's a trap. Treat gambling as entertainment, not a moneymaker. The real winners aren't the ones who hit the jackpot. They're the ones who master their urges and leave the casino behind. More crucially, build a life that counters the casino's pull. Find healthier outlets for stress. Exercise, reading, hanging with friends, to fill the void gambling exploits. Its allure lies in fake achievement and fleeting thrills, but those come at a steep cost. I knew a gambler, Old Zhao, who lost his family and job to betting. He joined a running club, swapped gambling's rush for exercise, and not only kicked the habit, but rediscovered meaning in life. His story proves there's always hope if you choose change. Set long-term goals to shift your focus to something worthwhile. Learn a skill, plan a trip, save for your family. These pull your attention from gambling's quick highs to lasting rewards. Gambling promises fast life changes, but it only makes things worse. Goals that take time and effort, like career growth or better health, deliver real fulfillment. I knew a guy, Little Lou, hooked on online gambling until he started learning to code. Hours spent programming replaced betting, leading to a stable job and a gambling-free life. His story shows the key to breaking free is finding true satisfaction elsewhere, not chasing dignity at the tables.